G'day nuclear enthusiasts, and welcome back to episode 27 of our season 3 Nuclearies journey. I kinda left the truck driver hanging dry out in the loading dock, so let's get him on his way and let's get our sodium hydroxide we paid 50 grand for. That would be really good, as I had completely missed the message that he was here and was waiting for us to come and unload, etc. So we'll get him out of the way. And we'll run on back up to the core for the fact that we're waiting another hour and a half or so, and we'll be able to get that extra spare fuel delivered as well as those spare resistors so we can get that third resistor bank up and running. Not that we exactly really need to. And since we did get kicked out of the reactor and we had to shut down with the reactor poisoning and all that sorts of stuff at the start of the week, we did a quick shutdown and we've done a quick repair, brought it all online, and this time I've done it as slow as I somewhat can. And today's main goal is to try and get a 306 degrees at hopefully a good stable output in power without trying to kick up all of these chemicals like they have been. So last episode, that's gone up by about 4 or so. That stayed about the same, then that's still both 0. It should be about 730 that the iodine should kick over to the xenon, or at least half of what's been created over the time as it goes with that fall off kind of equation and stuff. 1654, what do we like on the next hour up? I think we should be still okay for the fact that as we bring up more temperature, which saying that, let's get that to 55, we should be able to get more power with the raise in temperature, that we still have a bit of wiggle room to do so. Generator is on automatic, it is turned off, all of that is good. How are we over here? 23.48% was the highest I saw that, and that's the highest efficiency we've gotten so far. That's really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. May have something to do with the core's temperature, maybe. So 2340, it looks like it's dropping. 23.4 at 1700. Yeah, that's just really quite interesting right there. It does look like it's dropping ever so slightly by like 0.01 or 0.02. How are we over here? We are not providing enough power, so let's just dump all of those out. Are we going to go up from here? Ever so slightly, yes. What do we like on the reactivity? 10.17. Let's go 33. Let's just go to 33, and then obviously that's going to kick these up by a little bit, and we'll be able to get more power. So let's go 37 for now, and we'll go 38 when needed. Don't want to overdo it by too much. Good 500 capacity in our transformer. And we might go 2x speed. How are we on our sodium hydroxide? Still filling. But we can disconnect and do all that sorts of stuff from here, which is really good. We'll just need to run back down to the chemical room to flip that valve in case we need boric acid in the future, which I don't think we really need too much. It might be just worth leaving that valve over near the loading dock open for the sodium hydroxide. We're producing more than enough. We're going pretty good there. We're on 2x. Let's go 3x speed now. 994. Let's go 52, I think might be good. Just want it to be a little bit higher. Xenon. So what's 7, 8, 9? So that's 1900-ish. So in about another hour and a half, I'm expecting the iodine to come over roughly. As 1900 would be 7 p.m. and we started the reactor around about shortly after 1 p.m. Or 1300 hours. 10:06. There we go. How are we over here? Good. So we should be able to turn our pump off at the loading dock. Oh, let's turn it off. And then we shall disconnect. It's because the switches downstairs are in the on position, so we might be worthwhile doing that. Let's go here. Let's go 8, as we do remember. Let's go... He should be leaving, at least, hopefully. Cooling towers, core, transfer room.
Maintenance report is complete.
There goes the truck. Excellent. We at least caught him on the way up. And he can be on his merry way. And then from there, since the security around here is great, let's just close those barriers. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I usually do the multi-camera, but it's a little bit difficult to set up sometimes. What do we got? 0%. Oh, that's the fuel. 10% on the internal generator upstairs. It's only 12,000. I might as well get that done. That's the highest we've got so far. And I can just get him to do that. And then after that, I'll get AO to go and charge up. So next hour, up or down? Up slightly, then down a bit, then up massively. So up, down, up. Roger that. 10:04. 33. How are we over here? 1886. We can now bring that up by at least another 1 on both. There we go. 474 derived in our resistors. 10:02, 10:01. We may need to start bringing the boric acid into it, the boron filter pump, up to like 10 or something, just something slower, as it's going to drop it down and then bring it up. There we go, because it's at very full capacity. It should have a very good effect on it overall. 97, 98, 99, 100. I'll turn that off there. 10.3. That gives us hopefully a little bit more wiggle room on this one over here. 52. Yeah, that's a little bit better at 10.16 at 263 degrees roughly. We're still about 300 kilowasps off Gen 2 compared to Gen 1 as we see there. It's not too bad though. So that seems to have been done. I'm going to tell him to go to the charger. He's at 63%, but that's fine. He can do that. And we should have just gotten, yep, in the last 30 minutes, that extra resistor that we should be able to bring online. So let's just run downstairs and get that done. We've already got 2 of them in our backpack, or our inventory. We just need to grab another 2. Now, so many colors. And then we've got that one that's not on. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, Luke 1, that should technically be on. Run on over. Still kicking myself for turning that transformer off in the audit. I don't know how I could have managed doing it, but I did. Connect, bypass on. That one there, that one there. It's just a double safety feature. 4 of them. 1, 2. Oh, where'd you go? 3 and 4. There we go. Another 5,000 capacity. Bypass off. Connect on. Oh, I think it's connect and bypass. Yep, there we go. Oh, no. Hang on. No. Bypass off as the rest of them. Oh, that one has it off there. Interesting. On. So let's have them all in the correct position. On. Good, good. Okay, that was interesting. And then maybe I'll still have to click the button on upstairs for it to actually connect to our facility properly. Where that's just on internally in the bank itself. Don't know. But we'll find out upstairs when we see the capacity of our resistors. And we've still got an extra spot for 1 more, so that's actually really good on top. Good, good. Come on over here. Yep, no, still 10,000, so it's still fine. We can just connect this on up like that. 15,000. Excellent. I'll just make sure nothing goes too bad in the background. Nope, that's good. They're all on, they're all sweet. That's all off. Reactivity's 10:06. Pretty much almost smack on with that one. And in about 10 or so minutes, we should see the iodine come over. So I'll see if I can catch that in action. 10:05, let's go 5-0, because the xenon, as I said, should be kicking over pretty soon. What do we like on power? And what do we like? I think it said it was going to go down. No, okay. Oh, yeah, down. I keep looking at this one. Down and then back up again. Which is A-okay by us. Let's go 3x speed. T90. Should be good. Would normally bring this down. Yeah, let's bring that down. That's going to kick the reactivity up a little bit. We'll go to 52 again. Won't be as hot over here, and we'll bring down the power. 36. No, we'll go 37. Should be okay. What's our condenser at? 69.71% roughly. Yep. That's okay. Deriving quite a lot. I'm waiting for this screen to update. 12,277, and then it's going to bump right. Actually, this might not be the best. I might need to keep that as is. No. Should be seeing a peak in it. There we go. 424. 758. 1129. It is bumping up severely. 1. That's kicked up quite a bit, but it's at least died down. Yep, there it goes. There's the xenon coming over, and this should hopefully drop down as we see it is. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's kind of flatlining there. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. We've got another 20 or so minutes before we get that huge peak in power. Bring that up to there. Bypasses are closed. Admit valves are completely open. I'm not going to try and use these as I was trying to before having to shut down. We are deriving 4,000 and obviously climbing up, but we've got another 10 more minutes. Just so I don't overdo too much in temperature on these. We've got 15,000, so it's spread amongst all three of them now. It's not too bad. But this should jump up to the new highest peak in the season since we missed that one, unfortunately. I'm going to slow the time down for a hot second. 16,138. Perfect. I'm absolutely swimmingly happy on that one. And then from here is when it should drop down severely. So, I don't know, probably about 2030-ish, I'll start bringing the power down in preparation for that. As I'm sure after 2300, it'll come back up to around about here. If not more, hopefully, now that the game knows we've got loop 1 and all loops installed. So we should hopefully be able to get more money in the bank than what we've seen previously for that exact fact. And it looks like we are just absolutely perfectly smack on there. What do we like over here? 27. Nice. 27%. I love it. Absolutely love it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I'll just do 27 at 2030. $20.30. Yeah, wow. Righto. How did we go over here? So what do we got? We've got 12.30. It's yeah, 20.30. 20.30. We've got 12.37. 2.38. We've got 46.74. Hopefully we don't have the same thing happening. 607 with the reactor poisoning. I'm just hoping it doesn't go too bad. Like, look at that. Ooh. Now we're on the reactivity. Slightly down, which is probably why that's picking up a notch. 10:01. It's 20:30, so let's see if we can speed the time up. We should be able to bring that down to 30 to kick that reactivity up higher as well. And then that's going to have an effect over here, which we should be able to bring it back down to 37. And then I'll bring it down further in just a second, but that's obviously going to have an effect over there, but we should have more than enough wiggle room to be above 90%. And then in another few more minutes, I'll crank it down again to thinking maybe 25%, but that may be too much for that one singular hour when we'll just come back up to like 12,000 again. May not be worth. We'll see how we go. A little bit there. 70 degrees on that one. We don't need to bring Loop 3, which is all spanky new. And we could even upgrade it as well a little bit. It's just unfortunate that we will have to pay all of it, including the interest, whether we pay it off early or not, which kind of sucks. 12. Xenon is peaking pretty hard. 10.11, and it's dropping further. I'll just leave that, but I won't set it just yet, as we have some serious potential problems in the future. And I don't think I could have safely or more safely started the reactor up than what I did. It's either that or it's because I started it up slowly that it's like this. Because usually I just bring it up really quickly and then we're fine. Set that 45 now. Good. Coming down and down again, and we should be a-okay there. Yeah, I think we're going swimmingly well at the moment, and obviously loop 1 is a little cooler than loop 2 still. So we could probably bring 2 down by like 2 points or so. Probably 1 point, to be honest. See how we go. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been good to do just 1. So 29 and 30. Yeah, 1930 there. That's what we're aiming for on this one. And there it goes below a little bit further. That's alright. It'll get there slowly. 10:06, 10:05. Might be a good time to bring this online just for a little bit, to get that reactivity up a little bit more. Good. So there's the next hour. We're going to drop down in power this time, and then we're going to severely drop down in power shortly after that in the next hour. Arriving 3200. Let's go 15 on those bypasses, which is going to bring some more temperature over here. So I'm going to get that to 5. I think might be a good start very quickly. Yes, good. Excellent. 287. 1025, 1026. I'm just hoping... Obviously, when this came over at 7, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm expecting this xenon, or at least what's been somewhat come over from, to actually dissipate into the cesium and disappear out of the game. at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so 6 hours from now. I think we should have more than enough on that. Let's go. Oh, that's right. I left that on. That's okay. We've just overdone that a little bit. But that'll allow us to get this. Oh, no, no. Oh my God. Not 5, 55. 47, 48, 49, 50. Whoa. Whew, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. 55, 306. Let's go 60 on this bad boy as we just hit optimum temperature right there. Let's go 59 just to hope it stays just a little bit right there. That's exactly what I was aiming for. Just to try and keep that reactivity a little bit higher so it starts killing off some of the xenon, hopefully. Which this is raising, but that's okay. It's at 10. 9.9. Let's just do 58 and that should stabilize out there. No. 59. I'm happy at 59. It'll bring down the temperature a little bit and we should be good. And our pressurizer should kick on in just a second. That should be a-okay. Producing more. We've got 10 more minutes until that next hour kicks in and that power should drop. So let's just get that already ready by getting that open to 25. We're already producing more than enough than what's needed. And we've finally got 2 loops running straight up nice and stably. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. And there goes the hour, there goes the warning that we're overdoing it. And finally we got level 10. I think level 11 is the max level I think you need for anything. I think it's level 11. I can't remember. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Any thoughts on what you want to see in the future of this video or in the next season of Season 4 of Nuclearis when it comes out. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And stay sharp till next time as always. Keen for next week. Keen, bring it on.